Someone, hear my command. Prince Jing tried to harm the Empress's child, which is high treason. The intent is unforgivable. Seize his assets and take him out.
The Emperor's decree ruins his innocent kin.
Betrayed, I fell because of a viper's lies.
General Shen is now her rival's prisoner.
我很重要。
The Emperor enters, cold and suspicious.
I can't ignore the lost child's evidence.
He judges me on a liar's tears.
Every word in the palace is a trap.
My blood bought his throne, yet his trust shatters.
Her defiance only fuels my rage. She speaks of loyalty, but all I see is a woman who thinks she is above the law because of her past merits.
The Emperor strikes at my only family.
Prince Jing will pay for her arrogance with treason.
你呢？把我的还我。思乔，你
He's using my mentor as a pawn. He knows Prince Jing is innocent, yet he's willing to destroy his own flesh and blood just to break my spirit.
She dares plead for her lover, insulting me.
He's dragging my reputation through the mud, turning my professional loyalty into a sordid affair. He wants the world to see me as a woman blinded by lust, not a patriot seeking justice.
A token of love becomes proof of betrayal.
This pendant was found in the prince's room.
驾照我已经找到了，是我放在别的地方忘记了。那就好。我说我怎么一顿都没找着。姐娘，你知道顾时宴吗？当然知道啊。你认识他？顾时宴嘛，那新城首富谁不认识？
The truth no longer matters to him.
General Shen casts aside her dignity.
I kneel to save a life, trading my own.
休息啊！哎，行，你记得把门关上啊。知道了。
Seeing her on her knees for him hurts more than her betrayal. She's willing to die for him, but she never showed me this kind of devotion.
Feng Qingcheng gloats over my downfall.
She calls me a dog, but I am superior.
顾总，这样不是显得你对人家上心吗？你最好快点，我下午还有个会。
The Emperor's patience finally snaps.
I can't listen to her excuses anymore.
怎么，家里有人催你啊？哎，人家
He's casting me out like common trash. The man I loved is gone, replaced by a stranger who listens to the whispers of a demon.
The Chancellor is replaced by a temple ghost.
I strip her of rank and freedom.
真是花心龌龊，我只知道。哎，
您已偏离目标路线。
怎么回事？
Banished, he gives me the time I need to plan.
The Empress reveals the map to her own ruin.
She orchestrated the attack on me.
不会开修路，更不会开熄火。
老板，您还真说教。对了，麻烦您帮我把工箱前面来。不是这把，是那把尖嘴钳。哎呀，就是那个。
Let her gloat. Her arrogance is her weakness. She thinks she has won because the emperor is blind, but I will be the one to open his eyes.
Exiled, but the war begins.
Xuan Tianming, you will beg for my return.
老板今天找这么多代驾干嘛呀？这是第几个了？找来了也不用，难道代驾也要合眼缘？
Shen Tianming, you may have cast me out, but I am Shen Shu, and I will survive your cruelty. I thought I knew the depths of malice, but Feng Qingcheng just revealed a horror I could never have imagined.
The palace air grows heavy as Feng Qingcheng leans in, her voice a poisonous whisper, confessing to a crime that would shatter any mother's heart.
She killed her own baby just to frame me. This isn't just a rivalry anymore. I am facing a monster who has traded her humanity for a crown.
Shen Shu tries to reach the Emperor.
He must know the blood is hers, not mine. Physical pain is nothing to the buried truth.
The nightmare shifts from the Queen's chambers to a hidden room, where a more sinister trap has been laid for the fallen general and her mentor.
The air in this secret chamber is thick with a strange, sweet scent. Master is here, but he looks possessed, his eyes clouded with a fever I don't recognize. She wanted to destroy my soul with a scandal.
The sight of them together burns my vision.
The Emperor's trust snaps like a dry branch.
风衣之太适合您了，你们两个真是郎才女貌啊！
思乔，
Every word of hers feels like a fresh betrayal. I gave her my heart, and she gave it to my own brother.
The emperor's decree brings tragic consequences.
Master is killed by a jealous man's rage.
这里随便件衣服都要几千块，像你这样穷光蛋，看着买得起。你这导购你怎么说话的呀？
He killed the last of my loyalty.
Palace halls echo with ash-turned love.
Her grief for him proves her infidelity.
到底是不是你？
不，当然不是思乔，他就没做过代驾。
当然不是了。
I see only her growing hatred.
The man before me is a crowned stranger.
The emperor's words strip away her pride.
不是跟你说没钱打电话，别给我打电话。
An obedient dog. So that is all I was, a tool to be used and discarded once the throne was secure.
Driven to the edge of despair, Shen Shu looks at the world she helped build and sees only a prison. The darkness beckons.
Master is waiting for me. In death, there is no betrayal, no lies, no emperor. I just want the silence to finally take me.
怎么样？上次哥们说的地方不错吧？该说不说，妞是真棒啊！必须的。哎呀，石岩，你是真不够朋友了。
She thinks she can escape me even in death. I won't allow it. She is mine to punish, mine to keep, until I decide otherwise. I will bind her until she forgets him.
His possession is a cold, suffocating blanket.
His touch ensures my revenge will be absolute.
The emperor casts her out in public disgrace.
Let her rot in the temple's humility.
说吧，什么事儿？
麻烦您帮我开下后备箱吧，我电瓶车还在后边。
He gives me the fortress to rebuild.
The queen seeks to break her spirit.
Her insults fuel my eventual return.
不可能，我从来就没有违反过交规，每一单都是。
She thinks she has won because she has the emperor's ear. She forgets that I have the truth, and the truth is a slow-acting poison.
A voice from the past shifts the power.
The Empress Dowager's arrival is a lifeline. The huntress has become the prey.
A proposal stuns the court.
My mother wants her as a consort.
I return as a viper in his garden.
顾总，您之前不是说要开发一个代驾 APP？
The Empress Dowager's presence usually brings order, but today, Feng Qingcheng is determined to sow chaos with her poisonous words.
A consort? That was the old irony. Now, Feng Qingcheng has a more twisted honor in mind for me. She stands there, her voice dripping with fake concern, linking my name to the late Prince Jing to ensure Xuan Tianming never trusts me again.
还有啊，注册的车主只能有
又是奸人，顾总怎么对这个女人这么上心啊？家里那位梁小姐又是怎么回事？
The queen's trap aims to erase Shen Shu.
Marrying a ghost is a life sentence.
I won't let her name join my brother's.
His suffocating games must end.
The decree cuts through the mercy.
A nunnery is her only place now.
In silence, I find strength to tear it down.
Feng Qingcheng leads her away like a trophy.
I'm waiting for the moment to strike.
我现在手头1分钱都没有。
The queen performs her role with precision.
I grant her the love she craves.
手放开。
He's blinded by her beauty and his pride.
I will bind her to these walls.
真是太好了，谢谢你，顾总，你简直是我的救命。
Shen Shu collapses, revealing a hidden truth.
A child is growing a target in this den.
也不知道他现
Is this child my blood or a ghost?
This child is his, all that's left of him.
啊，咱进去聊。
The queen weaves lies around the child.
She's manipulating records to kill my baby.
The queen paints a picture of infidelity. Every word is a nail in my coffin.
Doubt is poison. I must find the truth. He wants a reason to hate me.
A jealous command shatters their bond. I will remove the disgrace myself. He's willing to kill his own child. A figure from the past shifts the balance. I beg the dowager for the child's life. Rumors spread like wildfire in the shadows. She underestimates the dowager's protection. Officials sense the emperor's weakness. They want her head as a liability. Xixia's marriage proposal arrives. They're trying to take what's mine. The emperor's fury challenges his authority. I'll burn the palace before she leaves. Can your obsession stop the storm?
The storm from the west has finally arrived, but it's not the rescue I hoped for. Xuan Tianming is twisting the marriage alliance into a new cage, convinced I'm the one pulling the strings from the shadows. She thinks she can use the Empress Dowager to force my hand, but I won't be manipulated. If she wants to leave so badly, I'll send her to the borders myself.
In the imperial court, the ministers are circling like vultures, sensing a chance to eliminate the woman who once held too much power. They demand her departure in the name of peace. These men, who once bowed to her brilliance, are now the first to discard her. It sickens me, even if I'm the one signing the decree. Mubai risks everything to bring news. He's trading me away like silk. I try to keep my voice steady, but my heart is freezing over. I still wanted to believe he wouldn't go this far. The queen gloats over the decree. She's the one who whispered this poison into his ear. She didn't just want me gone. She wanted me humiliated, sold off to a foreign land while she takes my place. The queen demands total submission. The floor is cold, but my blood is boiling. Every fiber of my being wants to scream that he would never do this, but the imperial seal staring back at me says otherwise. The queen wants her erased. I'll kill her to save my baby. But the palace guards are hers to command. They close in, pinning me down as she prepares to strike at the only thing I have left. The queen spins a web of lies. Betrayal cuts deeper than any blade. The emperor pledges himself to the queen. I owe her my life and throne. The trap makes her look like an assassin. She threw herself down with fake tears. Rage blinds him to the staged carnage. How could she be so cruel? Every word fuels the emperor's conviction. The woman in his arms has won. I'm done with her excuses. If she wants to play the villain, I'll give her a villain's end. The emperor saves the liar, ignoring his child. He saves a viper while his blood slips away. If my child dies, the dynasty burns. The silence in the cold palace is suffocating, just as Shen Shu promised. Outside, the emperor is losing his mind as the empress's life hangs by a thread. My heart is a void, yet I'm burning with rage. If Qingcheng dies, everyone in this palace will pay the price with their lives. He bursts into Shen Shu's quarters, his eyes bloodshot, pinning the blame for the carnage on the only woman who ever truly loved him. Look at him. He's frantic for a viper's life, while my own heart is already dead. If I had known she would survive, I would have finished the job myself. Shen Shu is used as a bargaining chip. She will spend her life as a sacrifice. 5 years of devotion, and this is my reward. Shen Shu prepares for a final departure. The woman named Shen Shu ceases to exist. The dagger sets her free from cruelty. I will never let you sell me. In her final moments, she finds only pity.
I pray our souls never cross again.
He speaks the words that could have saved her. I would have given up the throne. He sees through her mask of deception. The game is over. We've lost everything. The dagger became the instrument of her end. I am the one who truly killed her. The emperor orders a burial that shocks the court. She belongs by my side forever. 3 years pass in silence. His heart betrays his lies every night. Why does breathing feel like a blade? He pushes away the woman who stole his future. Shen Shu took my soul to the grave. A princess is reborn from betrayal's ashes. Shug returns to claim what was stolen. Are you ready for the ghost?
Shen Shu begins her strike. Mubai is her shield.
A princess is a commodity here. This child will shatter empires. One wrong word could end it. Shen Shu sees her betrayers. I am no longer the victim, I am the storm. A marriage alliance sends her back to him. Standing before him is my only reason to live. Xuan Tianming locks on to the mysterious princess. Why does she feel like her soul returned? A new title possesses the ghost. He's invited his executioner into his palace. She must find an ally in this den. We are two predators sharing a meal. The dowager reveals her intent. Together we will tear her down. Her enemy's name tastes like poison. I will make her world turn to ash. The wedding night is a confrontation. No one can replace the woman I buried. The emperor's rejection is brutal. I've survived worse than his palace. Every word is a testament to his obsession. The woman you worship and despise are one. She drugs him to stay. What monster have I brought to bed?
I'll make him fall, then destroy him. The morning light reveals her ambition.
The emperor showers his captor with rewards. I'll keep her close, even to my ruin. The jade scepters are in her hands, but the real prize is the chaos she's about to unleash. As the empress prepares her counterattack, Shen Shu's next move will leave the entire palace in flames. Will the ghost of the past finally consume the throne? The jade scepters are barely cold in her hands when the empress strikes, desperate to reclaim her fading glory. Feng Qingcheng storms into the palace, her face a mask of royal fury. She calls me a seductress, a peasant in princess's clothing. Little does she know, I've spent 3 years in hell just to see her this desperate. I won't bow. My knees only touch the ground for those I respect. And this woman is nothing but a ghost, waiting for her funeral. The emperor steps into the fray. Her fire is a haunting echo. A eunuch describes the strike. I see the venom she hides. Shen Shu presents the broken hairpin. He must choose between past and obsession. The emperor snaps, disgracing her. My patience has reached its limit. Suspicion turns to the princess.
I need to know what lies beneath.
She has survived worse than his threats. My memory fuels every breath. In the shadows of the Empress Dowager's chamber, a deadly alliance is forged. 2 women, both scarred by the Emperor's choices, share a cup of bitter resolve. I will drink her tea and play her game. I have no room in my heart for his children. My womb is a fortress that will never harbor his blood. She links the Empress to a threat. Every word is a calculated strike. The night ends with a game of chess.
Every move feels like a deadly trap.
The real war is just beginning. The morning light reveals no peace, only a lethal game of chess where every move feels like a trap. Xuan Tianming stares at me, his gaze sharp enough to cut through my disguise, searching for a ghost in my every move. I can feel his suspicion burning. He sees her in me, the woman he destroyed. For a fleeting second, the cold emperor is just a man haunted by the echoes of a past he can't bury. Her grace is too familiar, her silence too heavy. I want her to be my Shen Shu, yet I fear the truth. If she has returned from the grave, she isn't here for love, she is here for blood. The Empress sends an invitation. I've prepared for this since I died. The Empress wants to strip my mask.
She clings to her status like a drowning person to a jagged rock. I have waited 3 long years in the shadows just to see this look of panicked desperation on her face.
Duke Qin walks into a shifted blade.
He is the evidence of her undoing.
The Empress Dowager arrives now. The Dowager sees the Empress's guilt. I play my part with lethal precision. A few well-timed tears and a pale face are all it takes to make the Empress's world begin to crumble around her. Feng Qingcheng tries to hide behind her duty as Empress, but the Empress Dowager's patience has finally reached its limit. One command is all it takes to bring the highest woman in the land to her knees. Seeing her forced to kneel on the very ground where I once bled is a start. But a few moments of humiliation are nothing compared to the years of hell she put me through. Xuan Tianming arrives to seal her fate. Does he see her?